There's a wee story behind one of my favourite Robert Burns works. So here it is. It's the early 1780s. We're in the village of Mauchline in Ayrshire, southwest Scotland. It's an absolutely appalling night. We're in late autumn, maybe early winter, about to turn in November, December. It's an absolutely filthy night. Hailstones are dinging down from the sky. There's a big frost in the ground already. It's getting really cold at the beginning of winter. There's a son of a young tenant farmer called Robert Burns. He's out on town with a couple of his friends. They decide to call in to the local pub for a quiet drink, bit of a yarn to get out of the cold. But now it turns out, when they go into the pub, it is anything but quiet. In fact, in the pub is what can only be described as a clatter of hallions. Robert Burns recognises some of them from around the town. They're beggars. There's a one-legged soldier. There's a fiddler who's only 4 foot tall. They've got their girlfriends with them. They're singing, they're dancing, they're hurpling around. They're having a great time. And Robert Burns is just sort of fascinated by this scene. And he watches them. He watches them increased fascination as they get so carried away in their songs, so carried away in their moment, that they start even taking their cloaks off, taking their blankets off and their clothes, their coats, giving them over the bar for that last drink, for the extra drinks. So they're so carried away in the moment that they are pawning their clothes, essentially, not caring that the hailstones are dinging off the roof of the pub. And Burns just thought that this was really interesting. He thought that this was something that freedom about this. There was certain freedom to it. They were able to do this without caring what people thought about them, without caring about the cold outside, without caring about anything. And he thought there was a certain freedom to it. So he wrote a poem about this, or he wrote a work about this. It's called Love and Liberty, sometimes known as The Jolly Beggars. But we'll give you the opening to it just now, which describes the beggars, and it describes them in great broad Scots. And I think that's what I really love about this poem. It's full of brilliant words like cranrach for the heavy frost that you get in winter. So here it is. When lyart leaves bestrew the yard, or wavering like the bocky bird, bedim cowl boreas blast. When hailstains drive we bitter skite, and infant frosts begin to bite in hoary cranrach dressed. A nechtadine, a merry core, a randy gangrel bodies, and pussy Nancy's held to splore to drink their aura duddies. Will laughing and quaffing they ranted and they sang, with jumping and thumping the very girdles rang. Okay, folks, that's it. Whatever you're doing in Burns Nicht, Corgudian, fair fa you friends.